Alrighty, good morning guys. Happy Wednesday. Welcome back. It's good to be back on the Asia streams. Been on a little bit of a hiatus. Good to have you guys back. I just check all the audio and everything sounds sweet. Cool. Hope you're all doing well. Hope your week's going good. Good to have you guys back. I just check. Sweet. Audio sounds good. Everything's sounding good. Stream's looking good. How are we? Dossie, what's going on, mate? Aaron's in the building. Yusuf's got the W's. Gabe, what's going on, everyone? Steph, welcome back. Are you looking at yeah, look at this. Whew. It's an absolute mighty fresh cut. You have to jump off stream, Aaron, and go and get your hair cut for London. This is straight from Woolworths. Let me just refresh the. Oh no, we're working. Sweet. I've done Aaron dirty like that. Hey Steph, thanks mate. It's good to be back. I've moved into a new spot now, so I got the Wi-Fi set up. So hopefully we don't have Wi-Fi issues, but let's not jinx it. So look, we've always had some pretty nice moves on gold. There has been some interesting price action. Just going on with overall momentum, obviously over the last couple of weeks with all that news, just been absolutely tanking. Sort of pulled back from these all-time highs, like 2020 ticks, which is pretty crazy. The last few days we've been quite bullish, so I know on stream with Aaron and that sort of thing, you guys have been looking at buys, which definitely makes a lot of sense. Yet again, based off yesterday's close on Goldie, obviously we have closed above the previous highs of the daily candle, so my bias going into the day, obviously favoring longs. Does look like we're just tapping the previous daily highs, which was annoying, so that would have been a very nice place to target. But we're also going to get this 4-hour close in about 1 hour. So the good thing is we do have all this upside, like all the way up to here. Nice grab of the lows there, but still, on the 4-hour, pretty wide stop losses. I've just noticed too, we've got a bit, it's probably a bit of a dodgy drawing, but I guess there's technically a little trend line going down there or down this way. I guess if you wanted to look at it like that, you got a mini trend line there, which could get tapped. But yeah, not really favoring anything other than longs. I think that's going to make the most sense, but we'll just see what it gives us. This is, yeah, absolutely pushing, because this would have been a very nice target to buy up into. As we know, buying, gold up into daily highs, bottom wick, and then push up into daily highs, 70 ticks. It could have been done, but I was not on the charts. So we're pushing here. Where could you have had entries from? Maybe there. What's that? 20 ticks up to 70 ticks. Yeah, nice. That would have been a very nice target to scalp up into. Did anyone catch any buys this morning? Anyone get anything? I haven't really been on the charts, but yeah, it's good to be back on the Asia streams. But pretty much for today, I'm only really looking at buys. As we know, what you'd probably look to do is mark out any lows, maybe some past hourly lows. If you can grab them, then you can target. If this doesn't keep pushing, depending on how it closes. If you drop down to your lower time frames, like your 15 or the 30, targeting hourly lows, you could wait for price to retrace, do something like this, and then you've got the highs to target. And if you're buying from there, you still got 30, 40 ticks, which for Asia is absolutely fantastic. Let's check out what news we've got on today. It's always important, something I sometimes forget to do, which has caught me out a couple of times. 5 p.m. GBP CPI. So yeah, in about 6 hours GBP. So that could be interesting for London for Goldie. Yeah, that's pretty much my breakdown. Looking at buys, we've just taken previous daily highs, so that was a pretty key level there. Yeah, won't really want to take anything until we retrace a little bit, but at least if it's printed a high here, any retracements or valid setups, and we just take that into the highs, and that'd be nice and simple. But it's looking like, even if, depending what we get in Asia, you had this whole leg down here, this whole leg down up into these highs. So I'd say regardless, with Aaron, you're going to get some nice buys up into here, because from where we are now, you've got 350 ticks, sorry. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll just sit tight in the 4 hours closing. Yeah, as you can see, this 4 hour is going to be closing strong. So same thing. If that's going to be the top wick of the 4 hour, if we wait for the 4 hour, next one, 4 hour little bottom wick, that's going to give us our areas to buy from, and then we can look at taking these scalps into the highs. And I think that's probably going to be our play today. That's my analysis on Goldie. So now we wait. Let's have a look at copper. I don't trade copper, but I know some of you guys do. Copper. Yeah, obviously yesterday's daily closed above previous day, so you'd anticipate it's bullish, could be bottom wicking to then drive higher, maybe up into these levels, but you've also just opened, grabbed the highs, and now you're rejecting, so you may have an inside day, but bullish for copper would make sense if you were, taking these bottom wick entries. You could look to play it up into the liquidity area. Again, you think of how many people are at these highs looking for these shorts here, with where their stop's going to be above this big level of resistance here. So a lot of people, I'd say, are going to be jumping in shorts, looking for this big play down, and then you might find copper spike up a bit more into them highs. But yeah, should be some nice Goldie buying opportunities. See if the currencies are doing anything. How's our Aussie dollar going? Yeah, a bit of a pushback, push down, coming back up. Check the forbidden coin. Oh man, it's getting close. Yeah. Is anyone holding any meme coins? Or I've seen some stupid plays on some meme coins, like $2,000 investment up to 50k. Absolutely ridiculous within the matter of a few days on some of these meme coins. Obviously everything's ripping. Yeah, Biddy's been going crazy. Drop a little like for the stream, guys, if you can. As you saw with Aaron, if you like the stream, you usually get a move. So we'll see. Oh, we need some tunes cranking. That's what we need. What do we listen to? What do we like? DMB. Copyright House. You search chill house and it's just crazy. This sounds right. Panda Beats. We got Panda Beats today. No, I'm not Steph, unfortunately. Should be an absolutely ripper time though. It's gonna be great. I'm just gonna move my head down a bit. Alright, what's Goldie saying? I caught these very nice buys yesterday, which I wasn't initially looking at doing. Yeah. I just had a low risking off these lows here, because obviously big liquidity grab there. I think I did enter when this started breaking out. Started breaking out there and I entered, and I just kept my stop fixed below there, targeting these because that was a pretty strong level, which ended up being 23 ticks. But again, like, the risk to reward wasn't really there, so it wasn't anything crazy. Just checking that you can see the screen okay. Is it updating? No, it's not updating. Hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Restart capture. There we go. Yeah, sick. These ones, sorry. Yeah, so I caught these yesterday. Again, it was a pretty set, like, just set it and walked away sort of thing. Risking off those lows of liquidity grab, just because I saw all of these highs up here, and I'm like, there would be so many people that are shorting from here with their stops above there. And again, our liquidity levels, the way we trade to a T, absolutely smashed them. So that was pretty much the only trade I took yesterday, and that was just basically, I didn't overmanage, I just left my stop loss there. And I'm like, look, if it re-breaks below that, we're probably going to push lower. So sometimes you just got to, you know, stick to analysis. It was a very choppy range, which is why I didn't bother getting a sniper entry. I just waited for what looked like a bit of volume, kept my risk there, and did that. You can see Goldie rejecting from these all-time highs here. Not all-time highs, sorry, silly me. From these daily highs, previous daily highs. Take over for Aaron full-time next week. No, I'm not a heavy. I can't hit 5 contracts. I can't hit 5 contracts like Aaron can. I'll take him in the fresh haircut department, but maybe not on the London streams. I'm not that much of a heavy to drop 5 connies on gold. Yeah, get the demo out. Aaron's a proper heavy. Yeah, we only trade demo anyway. It's all demo. No one makes money from trading, just demo. All for entertainment demo purposes. Yeah, 100%. I never claim to make money trading because I don't make any money trading. So I will never claim to make a cent from trading. I don't make anything. Zero. Nothing. Demo. It's a woozy. It's a shh. Got him. No. No feds in the chat. No, let me trade demo. Hey, Chris, how are you, mate? What's going on, Chris? How are you? How you been? Can you guys hear the music at all? Oh shit. Oh man, I'm glad you and the family's all right. That's full on. Yeah, nice. Yeah, man. First off, glad to hear you guys are okay. That's scary. That's very scary. Lovely couple of gold trades earlier. Targeting. Yeah, man, 4 hour and 30 on gold are just like, it's like the golden time frame. It's just so nice. Yeah, for sure, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm good. It's back up on the sunny coast now, God's country, so it's really nice being back up here. Most of my mates are up here, so Brisbane was good. It was a good little stint down in Brizzy, but yeah, it's just a little bit boring sitting at home, so I got all my mates and everything up here, which is nice. Yeah, the internet should be sound. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. But it looks like it's been good so far, which is nice. So, but it's good to have you on the stream, man. It's good to have you on the stream. We're looking at our gold buys today. Yeah, sick. Yeah, we're looking to buy gold up into here now. 25 ticks. I mean, I'm gonna get rid of this because that was the daily highs which we've already hit. If you could get a closure again, like even if you started closing back above this level, your risk is still gonna have to be there. Could you look at that? A little flip, risk off these lows. That'd probably make more sense, but you're just kind of stuck in this little thing. I mean, 12 ticks, that'd be an alright risk to reward, but again, that'd be more of a anticipation play because you haven't really had any confirmation of closing above. But again, with sometimes with trades, you can just base them off where you're happy to risk off. If you've grabbed the lows, even though it's on a lower time frame, that would have been, so this would be the start of the this would be the bottom wick of the 15-minute candle, and to wick fill this 25 ticks, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, but you'll be risking off that, but just having all of this to the side, I think when you've got all of these highs up here, you're going to get much cleaner trades today. But I mean, that could be a little play for a 12 tick. But you'd have to just keep your risk fixed off there, which, you know, it's a 1 to 2. I mean, it's all right. Let's see. Again, understanding you're going to have so many people jumping in shorts. Where are their stops going to be? Above these highs here. Shorting from here, stops above these highs because Baby Pips told them put their stop loss above previous swing highs. Let's mark this up. Us. Let's just go us. Us. Let's see who wins. Who's going to win this? Let's make a poll. Who's gonna win? I mean, we're technically retail, so we're all the same, but that's right. Just this choppy range here, you'd have to be like, yep, if it hits my stop loss, 12 ticks, that's cool, I'm done. Find a lot of your plays 4 hour would be 1-to-1, makes total sense, way further move down. Yeah, 100%. The 4 hour, honestly, just framing 4 hour closes off a daily bias, like combining them together, and then you can go down as low a time frame as you want, and just trade in the direction of that. It's been a real hack. I'm just gonna go make some liquid gold, guys. I'm gonna make a bit of rocket fuel. You hear that? Sound of beauty. Oh. Yeah. I've been loving entering on bottom wicks. Bottom wick entries are elite. Let's see. Oh. See, that's why in this, yucky. But, and that's your, yeah, they're your previous day highs now. Oh, retail are gonna do us. Oh. And Paul. I think retail have got us here, everyone. That's right. Yeah, but again, as I said, like if you're trading in this, look, where's direction here? Yeah, I think we've been done there. Hey Brad, how are you, mate? Yeah, Levi and Will on the same team is going to be a bit overpowered. All right, retail's got the W there. That's right. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good season for the Lions. I think it's going to be a good season. Oh, look at that rejection. The thing I like about this is longs all the way up into here. How's this 4 hour looking? Be throwing a big wick now. Yeah, look at that. As long as this 4 hour closes above the previous 4 hour candle highs, any bottom wick, we're buying up into there, baby. Absolutely. Yeah, good to be back, Brad. Good to have you back. Good to have everyone back. Makes me think back. Yeah, it's rejecting hard. That's why probably like this 30 is going to be pretty heavy. So there wouldn't be any trades here. Because again, like yes, say you wanted to say that it was going to come down here. Would you risk going against all the momentum we've had for 24 ticks? Or would you rather wait half an hour for the 4 hour to close and then potentially get 50, 60, 400 tick buys up? That's how you got to look at it. If you're doing 1 to 2 good trades a day, Oh, pardon me. Oh, big dog. Big dog and the big dog. What's going on, Brett? What's going on, mate? We are waiting patiently for the 4-hour closure. Just being a slave to the system. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been good. I'm back up the sunny coast now, so it's good. Other than that, it's keeping busy. Trying to keep on living. LIVIN. It's been absolutely pouring it down though. The weather's been terrible. It's raining at the moment. Absolutely tipping it down. Christmas, no plans. Probably just, usually my Christmases are an orphan Christmas. Like I'll see my parents for a day or two, but I'll probably just be hanging out with mates and going to the beach and just chilling. Nothing too crazy for Christmas, man. How about you? Where are you going to be? Are you going to be in Australia or you'll be over in the promised land with bintangs? Dogecoin. Imagine how many people are buying Dogecoin. Here. I mean, where's Dogecoin going? Like, to the absolute moon. Wow, look at that. Look at the analysis back in 2021 when I was using pretty colors. That shows you how long it's been since I've looked at the Dogecoin chart. Back in Oz with the fam for a week, back to work on the 2nd of Jan. Oh, it'd be nice, man. Bit of family time. Bit of family time. Be nice. Grab daily highs. We're rejecting pretty hard here from these daily highs. Retails are having a field day. Retail's having an absolute field day. How much from here? 18 ticks. Into hourly lows. Yeah, it's not worth it. 13 ticks, not worth it. Retreats Friday till Saturday. This Friday in 2 days. Brad, hey Mark. Mo looking good. Yeah, it's grown back. It's grown back. That reminds me, actually, I need to take my progress update pic. It's not too bad. It's been, 20 days, 2 weeks. It's coming back in fine form. That actually reminds me, I need to do my little plug for November. Funky donkey. What an establishment. Matt, how are you, mate? Good to have you on the stream. Good to have you on the stream. Hopefully getting some gold buys. Hopefully gonna be buying gold very soon. Grab lows, close bullish. How much risk is there? 11 ticks. I was gonna say, if this can close decently, I might take a little stab at some longs, because your 15s just grab previous 15 lows. You're gonna at least, if you've grabbed 15 lows, there's a high probability come grab 15 highs, 20 ticks, then you got about 35 ticks up into the highs, as long as we don't rip too much. We could have some nice buys there. If we bottom wick down 16 ticks up into there's 40 ticks, that could be a very nice trade, because then you're also closing back above this area here, and as we know, we've been looking for buys since we came on, so framing that and then you refine it on the lower time frame. Chris Bull maybe. Oh, nice. 6-7 hours. Oh, sweet. When do you arrive, Brad? Do you get there on the what day do you get there? You're gonna have the best time, Brad. It's gonna be epic. Saturday afternoon. Nice, man. Nice. If we can get a decent bottom wick, I'm gonna market execute on gold, eh? Alright. We need a pull down at least to here though. 20 ticks. Managing as soon as we start grabbing these highs will be break even. But we need a deeper bottom wick. No, I'm not Brett, not this one, unfortunately. If we can bottom wick into here, I'm going to take a stab at buys up into this. Even if you risk off the previous low. And then as soon as you're coming into these highs, it's a little bit of a, I want it under 20 ticks. I really want it under 20 ticks risk. because this is your 15-minute. This is a 15-min liquidity. Yeah, Bali it is. Hey, Simon, how are you, mate? Good to have you on another stream. Yeah, that's it. I'd need a decent bottom wick here for this to make sense for me. I don't want to jinx it, but the Wi-Fi looks like it's doing well. Wi-Fi looks good. Wi-Fi looks good. How good's the audio, Brett? How good's the audio, mate? Shout out to you, bro. Audio sounds amazing. Now we have just grabbed the highs and reversing back down. But how's the 15 forming? Or the 15's gonna shut. Yeah, alright. I still like this idea, but since we're 4 minutes away from the 15 closing, I'm gonna wait on the 15 close, keeping in mind we're also coming into the 4 hourly close. So if the 15 can hold above this level, we may get that nice bottom wick, and then you've got your risk area here. As the guys in the community know, you've got your 1, this is your 2, then we can enter on the 3, and then you've got targets to the upside. But yeah, just understanding candle closures and how it forms. There's sometimes no point taking an entry if you're a few minutes away from a higher time frame candle close, because most candles are going to have to make a top or a bottom wick anyway. Yeah, Brad. It's like when you wash your car. It's almost guaranteed to rain the next day. Guaranteed. This is nicer too, because when this 15 closes, you're going to be able to risk off these lows now, which is going to give you 12 tick for a 25 tick, which makes a lot more sense. 15-minute grab, close back above, and then we can look to take the entry for the 3. I will put my little link in here, guys. If anyone wants to come see what's happening in the community or learn more about the strategy. Otherwise, just literally tune into Aaron and my lives for free. Yeah, this is going to be a nice play, I think. Even if this doesn't end up work. Ah, oh, don't do it, gold. Don't do it, gold. $15 close, next one, bottom wick, risk off these lows here. All right, this 15's closed. If we can bottom wick a bit. where's our risk? If we take that buy, all right, I'm gonna take a buy on that. I'm only risking off that low 12 ticks to come up into 25 ticks, which is pretty much bang on a 1 to 2. Confluence, 15-minute grab lows, close bullish, back above, and then we've got our 3-step in our plan here. And if it doesn't work out, again, you've had the same thing here with the overall direction that we called from the start of the stream. We've had our 1, we've had our 2 above, and then looking at the 3. So I think regardless, win, lose, wherever it goes, I think this makes a lot of sense. How many is that? As soon as we grab these highs, I will be managing at 11 ticks, but I think we can potentially run this much higher. So we'll see. We will see. The risk is small enough. If it was, if it was here, I'd probably need a steeper bottom wick. But let's see. Let's see. Now we wait and see. 12 ticks, happy with that. Very happy with that. Because even if this comes down and tags us for 12 ticks, with the amount of upside we've got, you're going to make back your 12 ticks and more. Absolutely no worries. Absolutely no worries. If it comes back down and takes us out and re-breaks it, you're probably just going to get stuck in this range, so... So for the guys in the community, again, regardless of it, on the 15, we've had a 1, 2, and this is a 3. And then on the lower time frame as well, we've had a 1, a 2, and then looking at the 3 here. So again, following the plan, ticking the rules, 3 simple steps, and then let price do its thing. And if it doesn't work, honestly, 12 ticks, you're going to make that back and lots more. So I think it's definitely worth the try. And that's how you got to look at it. Over 100 trades, you don't need to win 100% of them. If you win 40 or 50% and you're doing minimum 1 to 2, you're going to make money. So catch you, Brett. Appreciate you stopping by, mate. We'll chat soon. Catch up soon, mate. All right. Break even now, guys. If this takes me out, because if this is push, this is closed doji, you really want to see this candle drive. And as soon as you come into these highs, you got to be neutral to the fact that price could tap into these highs and come straight back down. So even though we want it to grab these highs, we can't trade off what we want. We have to trade off what we see and the levels price is giving us. This is a clear level here. So we have to be managing once we come into this level. See if I can get the I got the yeah. So I'm in this break even at the moment. $12 ticks, break even. Pushing nicely. I'm not gonna close here, guys. I think this 25 is a very nice target. Oh, I'll show you on this. This top one here. If I just zoom out to the 5. We're break even, so risk is off the table. I want it to, now that we've closed, if I show you on this chart, now that we've closed strong above here, I really want to see these highs smashed. If this had stalled around here, that would have been good. If this comes all the way down, takes us break even, is what it is, we've managed. But since we've closed up here, I'd really like to see these smashed. What are we up at the moment? See, it's not like we're only up. Oh yeah, 15 ticks, I suppose. My entry was a little bit different on the futures. I'm only up not that much and coming straight back down. Let's see. Tapped into these highs as well here. Yeah, this is coming close to my break even now. Let's see. Yeah, I wasn't even. I think my entry on the futures was about here. I think it got me in. So I was only 12, 13 ticks. When I've got 22 to 25 to look at with potential upside, I'm not really interested in securing, that. I mean, for Asia maybe, but just with the amount of upside we've got, if you secured 13, 14 ticks and it ripped 50 ticks all the way through these highs and kept pushing into this 4-hour close, yeah, cool. And I think this is going to take me. Oh, it's close. It's close. Yeah, W entry, W management. Yeah, I agree. I think that management made lots of sense to manage it like that. It's staying neutral. Let's see how close. Oh, it's actually, we'll see. It might have kept me in by an absolute hair. Either way, guys, if you did take this and, you know, got out at break even or anything like that, that's very good management for this. When you're trading in this in Asia, you're coming into the 4-hour close. Again, even if this 4-hour candle is going to expand coming into the close, if that's the high, you're probably going to pop down a little bit to then close, next one bottom wick, and then look to buy. So I think there's going to be much more upside here. It's just teasing me now. Gold's teasing me. Yeah, all right, I'm out. Sweet. I'm very happy with that. Again, so we had our entry criteria. We had our 1, we had our 2, we had our 3. As per our plan, we said that as soon as price came into these highs, we were going to take risk off because price could hit this and reverse back into this range as the 4 hour is going to close. We did that. Price closed very strong above this area, which led us to believe, you know, there's a higher probability it's going to continue because it didn't reject from these highs and only ran up 11, 12 ticks. And when you've got, you know, all these highs and then up into daily highs, didn't make sense to close it there. Wanted to see it drive, so we were break even. Unfortunate, came back, but then look at this, guys. So rather than holding out in hope with your stop loss back below here, we've managed a trade. We've got another, you know, bullet in the chamber ready for the buys to come through for this 4 hour close. So I still think that's a W, and that's the beauty of management trade. Yeah, I think that, again, even though it didn't win, that's a fantastic trade. We stuck to our plan. We did what we were going to say we did, and we let price do its thing. We were neutral to price could reverse into any of these highs and come back down. Yeah. Let's see. W management took the same entry. Yeah, break even's fantastic on that trade. Yeah. Sell placement, jumped on, didn't realize, started earlier, time difference. Vein kept out of the shorts. Scott, just daily bias. We're pushing bullish, and like with all these highs sort of up here, I didn't want to be looking at shorts, all the momentum, but I did break it down at the start too, so you can go back. I'll probably do it in a bit more detail. 15 made so much sense. Yeah, and that's it. 15, same thing, exactly as our plan is. There's our number 1, this is our number 2, this is our number 3. We had every reason to take the trade, but rather than risking a 34 tick stop, we refined down and had essentially what was a 12 tick stop, which made our risk to reward a lot better and gave us cleaner areas to risk off. And look at this, guys. We've now grabbed these highs and rejected. So that was a fantastic trade. Blown screen, yeah. Out B, good stuff. No, good stuff, guys. And that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. This 4 hour is going to close. Again, as I mentioned, you look at how the candles form. So even though, you know, the candle's pushing bullish, you push bullish, and then that's your high. For the candle close, you come back down a bit. Push bullish into the high, close down a bit. That's obviously push down, close. Push all the way up, come back down a bit. What's this candle doing? It's the same as all these other candles have done. We've pushed bullish, and we're closing back here. Because the 4 hours now closed above these highs, there's a higher probability this next 4 hours going to bottom wick and then push up into the previous 4 hour candle highs, which will give us, you know, up to 30 ticks. So this could set up again. That was a good management. That's what I'm looking for. These highs, and now, if I just hide all these, hide. Yeah. Stay neutral, that's what it's all about. Stay neutral. Now when this next trade sets up, we just do the same thing again. 4 hours going to close, bottom wick. Yeah, it's just fine. Go on the wrong side of 15. Yeah, for sure, Scott. Yeah, have a scroll back, breaking down the daily and the 4 hour. I just love the momentum of how that's looking. So I don't really want to trade against that. But I still like buys. The good news is, and this is the beauty of how we trade, we've just managed, we've saved ourselves a loss. We've still got opportunities to buy up into these highs. We've now got these double tops here. How many people do you reckon are going to be short like this with their stops there? So now this gives us even more confidence to then push up into these highs. Bottom wicking here on the 4 hour. I do want to execute on the bottom wick of the 4 hour, but at the same time, if it's a 4 hour candle, you'd probably want to see a half decent bottom wick. All right, let's redo some. Let's redo some levels. Oh. Owl is lovely. What's that? 26 ticks. I still think this is going to set up nicely at some point today, guys. Yeah, if we can take out some of these lows here, start closing back above here, we're going to take the exact same thing, 14 ticks, and then at least up into there. But we need to start closing back above here, understanding this is the 4 hour bottom wick. Because you're still in. Yeah, this. Oh, actually, look at that 30. Wow, I didn't even see that. What risk is that? 30. That could actually be a. Yeah. You could risk off them, then come into here. What's that? Ah, man, if that, we could have taken a half, because that would have been, what, 35? What's that, 117 ticks at half risk, 17 tick risk for that. I mean, you still could if you wanted to do that. There's your bottom wick. That's your risk. As soon as you start flipping, as soon as you you know, if you took something like that, as soon as you're grabbing these highs, 15 ticks, you can either secure your BE. But then you got these highs to come into, so it's a bit like Previous 30 grab that previous, and a flip would have been lovely. Yeah, definitely. Risk off there, down there. Let's refine this. All right. Ah, man, it just, if this had taken one of these lows, just breaking above there, that would have been your risk. We just haven't taken the lows. Yeah, and we also got to remember, let's not get too excited because we're still in this. We're still in this. So I got to remember, we can't get too excited just yet. 30 makes sense. 30 makes a lot of sense. we looking? It's would have been, is the 5 done anything? Oh man. I mean, if you're happy to risk off there, but yeah. Again, we're getting a bit focused in here. We've got all this upside, literally. If I go to the hourly, look at this. If we're going to continue momentum, we got all this upside. Look at the 4 hour. So I have to remind myself sometimes, if we're going to cover this whole range up here, which is 600 ticks, and I'm in here looking at a range of 35 ticks, it's like, if these lows had been grabbed, maybe, but because the lows haven't been grabbed, it just doesn't, I guess, make it valid from a scalping percentage. Again, if you wanted to take this based off the 15 or the 30-minute candle, your risk would have to be down there, which is the only way I'd see the trade valid. If you jumped in here, you'd have to be risking off there, and then you'd have to be expecting that if price takes you out, because the only place your stop loss should be is in a spot that the trade is invalid if it breaks that. So obviously, if it breaks that low, could be valid. If it breaks that, could still be valid. But if it breaks this low, then the trade's invalid. So if you do believe and have conviction that these highs are going to get ripped, you could still take this, but you just have to be fully prepared to hold the full stop loss. Just because, that's the area where the trade then becomes invalid. So that's another way you can look at it. It's like Mark Douglas says in Trading in the Zone. One of his principles is, I fully accept the risk, or I'm happy to let the trade go, which is something that's helped me a bit with, I can sometimes tend to over-manage trades, but the last few trades, that sort of thing, you just think, no, like, I accept the risk, or I'm happy to let the trade go. I've entered the trade, I've analyzed the trade, I've accepted the risk, or I'm happy to let the trade go. We have so much empty space, huge imbalance. Yeah, 100%. And that's the thing, like, you don't need to catch 10 trades a day. You could do 2 or 3 trades a week, and it's all about high probability. If you know that you're eventually, or not know, but if you have a conviction that you're going to come up and grab these highs eventually, sometimes you might look at a 35 tick range and go, you know what? Until we start breaking out, I'm just going to set an alert in here, because I know that I'm going to get a high probability setup that's going to give me 350 ticks up into there. Yeah, absolutely, Chris. What did Aaron say? It was full margin Wednesdays with Mark? Character is a profitable trader on a piece of oak, trading into remind me. Yeah, 100%. I'll paste them on the chart as well for you guys. Pardon me. This, for any of the guys that are newer traders or anyone struggling with consistency, print this out, frame it, do whatever you need to do. This is from Trading in the Zone. I identify my edges, I predefine the risk, I accept the risk, or I'm willing to let go of the trade. I act on my edges without hesitation. I pay myself as the market makes money available to me. I continually monitor my susceptibility for making errors, and I understand the absolute necessity of these principles. If you, on your trading setup, you have this stuck somewhere, this one with over management, again, this is why journaling is important. If you find that you're getting caught out or break evens or taking lots of break evens and you're journaling, try this. If you're entering a trade and you've analyzed it, manage your risk so it's not an amount that feels uncomfortable, and say, I completely accept the risk, or I'm willing to let go of the trade. I fully accept the risk. I understand I don't need to win 100% of the trades. I understand I won't win 100% of the trades. I understand, that I will lose. But if I've controlled the only thing in the market, the whole thing in the market I can control, if I've controlled the one thing, which is my risk, off a level that if the price goes there, the trade's invalidated, and I've controlled the one thing I can control, which is my risk, let the trade ride. Let it ride. And build up that confidence over time. If you find you're getting stopped out in your journaling, again, it's good to manage aggressively, but if you're journaling, and same thing, you know, if you're closing your trades at 20, 30 ticks, and you see your trades are running up 100 ticks, then you go, okay, well, you know, it's all nice seeing that profit, but if 80% of my trades are running up 100 ticks, and maybe I need to at least hold to 50 ticks, and that's how the refinement comes over time. Boom, there you go. There you go. Again, you know, having your risk off an area. What am I going to do? Yeah, I reckon, you know what? 20 ticks. I'm out. 20 tickaroos. Risking off. I think I got it about here. 20, 15. Yeah. Off that bottom wick. Risk. Again, accept it. Nice. Bottom wick. Risk off there, then there. Again, 14 ticks. Boom. And now you've traded back into boom, 15 flip. Nice, Aaron. Cheers, Mark. Gotta go. Yeah, beautiful, Brad. Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll talk to you soon. I'm very sure I will talk to you very soon. Thank you, man. 20, yeah. Nice, guys. Nice. Oh, it's good to see. This is, yeah, that's, I was going to say, this is what I really enjoy about streaming and the guys that are tuning in, is that you don't come looking for signals, which is nice. Like we took the first one together, sure, but the second one, I didn't call out or say that I was taking it or that I wasn't taking it. I just explained an idea around taking it, and then some of you guys actually analyzed it yourself and took it yourself, and you waited. Like that's the difference. I think that's awesome. So if you did end up getting that, good work, because you made the decision yourself. You didn't wait for a signal or anything like that. That's really good. So, but yeah, again, the setup was valid for those highs, 20 ticks. So what was our first one? We had a long, sorry, pardon me. And look at this, guys. This is the beauty of, the beauty of the management. We stayed neutral. We gave our trade a second chance, but we didn't take an unnecessary loss here, and we waited. Yeah. So, and again, when I came onto the chart start of the stream, I broke down bias, gold buyers, gold buyers, gold buyers, and we waited. 2 trades, 1 break even, and 1 win. So that's fantastic. And now, gold can do what it needs to do. Not a foo after all. So no, good job. If you guys did end up taking it, good on you, because you would have done it off your own analysis, not off waiting for someone to say, yep, take it. So yeah, it just shows you power of patience, power of managing, and again, the power of how we trade in the plan. So yeah, I mean, there's your 20 ticks. And you've got all these highs. We stuck to our bias. We didn't see this rejecting here and FOMO into shorts and then get stopped out. We stuck to our analysis and executed off that. Half off the high, stops locked. Good stuff, guys. That's awesome. A few of you ended up getting it too. Great work, great work. Well, you know what? And this is the thing, like, you come onto the charts, you sit down, you show up at the same time. We've been showing up, even though it's an hour later, we've been showing up for the 4-hour candle close and then trading off that for the last however long. The streams always start, half an hour before the 4-hour closure. And we show up at that time, the same time, every day, sit down, do the same analysis, wait for the same thing. And this is where consistency comes. The consistency comes in like anything. You show up every day, you do the same thing, you repeat it, and it takes the guesswork out of it. So nice. Yeah. And I think if you guys do have runners, I think we can go a hell of a lot higher here. Based on how this weekly's grabbed all these lows and we're absolutely pushing now. Even though we don't have a bottom wick, which I know Aaron said yesterday, that I don't think there's been a bottom wick since October on a weekly, so we'll see. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it happens, man, for sure. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap up the stream there, guys, because that's, a couple of good trades. If you did get that, there's no reason to be looking for anything more, until London let price do its thing. That was the trade. So, yeah, I'll wrap it up there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll be back on Friday. I will be, because I've got Wi-Fi now, so that's sweet. But good stuff. W Asia stream. A trade on management there. If you do want to go back, I might clip it up, but go back if you want to learn a bit about management. And yeah, appreciate you guys all tuning in. We'll see you on Friday. Good job for anyone that did catch anything. But yeah, go enjoy your day. Go for a walk. Go for a swim. Go to the pub. Pub? What? Who said the pub? Nah. Go enjoy your day, guys. I'll catch up with you all on Friday for stream. But yeah, appreciate you tuning in. Have a fantastic day, and we will talk to you all soon. And make sure you tune in to Aaron for more W's at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. London time this afternoon. So we will see you there. Enjoy. Cheers, guys.